Marco Boobieo, Sernie Banders. Epic debate.
I'm Sernie Banders, and I'm running for President of the United States of America. It's gonna be huge. You should vote for me, even if you want to vote for the other guy.
Hello, my name is Senator Marco Boobieo. I am running for president.
Senator Banders, how will you affect foreign policy?
This is what it's all about. We must contain free college in order so they students can get a free college tuition. Then we won't need to fight anybody. Foreign policy will be over forever.
Senator Boobieo, you have 60 seconds for a response.
Well, Senator, I didn't hear one thing that made any lick of sense about foreign policy. You were talking about free college. That's mainly to do with our United States education. It has nothing to do with foreign policy and how we should deal with other countries.
May I respond to that? I think that Boobieo doesn't understand politics. He is a senator, but in order to get senators equally down with the American people, they must be given free college. Free college tuition.
Senator Banders, shut up.
But I don't want to shut up. These people need to know that we are going to be starting an American revolution. It will be huge.
Senator Banders, we must move on.
Okay. Sorry, moderator, I have Tourette's.
Senator Boobieo, how will you keep the American economy from disaster?
Well, moderator, that is a difficult question to answer. The American economy right now is already pretty disastrous. Quite a challenge taking on this type of task. But as the American president, I can guarantee you I will do everything in my power. For some reason, we've kept raising the debt ceilings, which just puts us more and more into a financial hole, and more of a financial burden onto our shoulders. To lower the nation's debt, minimize our expenditures.
Senator Banders, your response?
Well, I think he is full of poop. This man doesn't know what he's talking about. If we get through climate change, there can be all who we need to be. And there will be a great American revolution. That free college will help taxes. We gotta take money from the rich people and give it to the poor people. Then we can all be equal. And I think that would be good.
Senator Banders, why would anyone want that?
I believe that times are changing. And I believe the American Revolution is upon us, led by me. And with your vote, we will start the American Revolution.
Senator Banders, thank you for your retarded response. Senator Banders, who would your ideal candidate be for vice president?
Well, that is an easy question because I've had years and years to think about this. That I have decided to choose my snowboard as vice president. Because snowboards' lives matter. Just like BLM, snowboards deserve a chance. Just like the American people, they deserve citizenship. It will be part of the American Revolution.
Senator Boobieo, who will your vice president be?
Ted Cruz, I think, is the ideal candidate for vice presidency. The reason for that is because he would be voice of support, thoughts in the right direction, saying what needs to be said when it needs to be said, when everyone else is too scared to say it.
Senator Boobieo, climate change, how will your policies affect global warming?
Global warming is not one of the more pressing issues when it comes to my run for the presidency. What we really need to be thinking about is ISIS, dealing with these terrorists. Put global warming and climate change at the front running of our concerns right now. We need to keep it in our minds. The world always goes through changes. This has been proven by science. Climate all over the world will change slowly over time. Eventually fix itself, because that's what the planet does.
Senator Banders, how do you respond?
Well, here's where Marco Boobieo goes wrong. Climate change is a greater threat than ISIS and any other threat this humankind, race, and thing has ever seen. Huge. And I believe we must get ourselves together. We need to strap it down. He is full of poop, Mr. Boobieo. Knock down the billionaires' buildings and plant trees. Because we need more trees. We are running out of trees in this country, and equal rights means equal more jobs for the poor people and the 1%.
Trees?
Yes, trees take the carbon dioxide, destroy poison in the air.
Senator Banders, what is your opinion on the gays?
Here's what I think about this. And this is where Mr. Boobieo and I might have a disagreement on his history record. Look up his history record on this. He wants to demolish homosexuals and gays. I want to unite our country as one. We are gonna do this by getting together, getting our stuff together, and strapping it down. That it will be huge. That climate change and free college will help more college students achieve their American dream. We can unite as one.
Senator Boobieo, do you have a response?
Well, when it comes to your sexual preference, there's really no reason to voice to the public what you do sexually. So, if you want to be gay, don't tell anyone. You don't see straight people going around saying, oh, I'm straight, be proud of me because I'm straight, or I'm super proud of me because I do this sexually, because this is my sexual preference. I think this is a topic that does not need to be in a presidential debate.
Let me respond to that.
Senator Banders' response?
You gotta let me respond to that, because he is full of poop, and I believe that we can unite as one without discrimination, and I believe we are elected to lead, not to read. All of us are equal as one human being. That gays, straightness, happy-go-lucky, government should not be part of your life.
Senator, you have 3 seconds.
I'm done.
Senator, thank God you are done. Senator Titties, would you appeal Roe v. Wade? What are your feelings about abortions?
Roe v. Wade, honestly, I'm not really sure what that is. Maybe that's the person that came up with the abortion.
I believe she was the one who invented climate change.
But how I feel about abortion is the murder.
30,000 abortions a day, and it's for women's rights.
Thank you for that statistic. The only thing abortion accomplishes is killing babies. Try to explain it by saying there's no one to take care of the baby, there's no one to raise the baby, but that doesn't matter. It's a life. It's still someone's life that is being taken. That's all that needs to be said about abortion.
Let me respond to that.
It's Senator Boobieo, not Senator Titties.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty funny.
Senator Dumby, your response.
Well, I believe you just called me dummy. This is discrimination.
Senator Dummy.
What? I believe Roe v. Wade must not be appealed. I believe that this man wants to give up women's rights. Women do not want this man as president, and I believe that abortion needs to be continued. Needn't be running for president if he's so against women's rights.
Senator Sernie Banders, you should have been aborted.
Let me add to that. I believe that could harm the woman's body, and I believe that I should not have been aborted.
Senator Sernie Banders, how will you stop the asteroids from hitting Earth? And what will you do about the outer space aliens?
Well, I believe that this is a simple question, and it gets back to my very valid point of running for president. These people on the FFUD party think there's no such thing as aliens, and they think that the asteroid is going to miss us. We should all start running and spinning this planet faster so it can orbit around the sun quicker, and the asteroid will miss us. I believe that we can start an American Revolution.
Senator Bumpy Booby, what is your response?
Once again, what Senator Sernie Banders over here has said has not really made any sense. But when it comes down to it, there may have been. There is always a possibility of life in outer space, and that's not something that we over here at the FFUD party discredit.
Vote CIRHC, vote for a one world revolution.
If you don't mind, I would like to take my turn. My own curiosity would love to see funding for discovering more planets and keeping us safe from the asteroid threat. And from...
How do you expect students to pay for that stuff? Answer the question. We need a free college education system so that we can actually explore this stuff.
Well, I don't expect students to pay for that. The only way that you can get free college is by joining the military. Don't ask, what can your country do for you?
As in the words, don't give me that John F. Kennedy baloney.
But what can you do for your country?
But some people don't join, so they must get free college education. I believe that if we take the money from the rich people and give it to the poor people, and we get an equal balance, everyone has to have exact same amount of money.
Then you lose the incentive to becoming rich.
Let me stand up. Because I'm making an analogy that I'm standing for the American people. And I believe this man here must be certified a loser in the election and stuff. I believe you're set up to join his side, even though we're on ABC and you're always on my side all the time.
Senator, 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 Senator.
I think the moderator's broken.
Senator, Senator,
He is against gay marriage.
Senator, Senator. Senators, we will now take your closing statements. Starting with Senator Sernie Banders.
Well, I believe that this is an important election, and I believe you have to make a choice. Today is Super Tuesday. You need to vote for me if you want peace in America. Young people are flocking all over us because they are sheeples and they don't know crap, and they love us, and I love it. I think that we can unite young people with the old people, that we must serve all inequities. When I am president, it will be huge. Vote for me.
Please stop embarrassing yourself.
Thank you. Vote for me, Super Tuesday.
Thank you, Senator. Senator Boobieo, your closing statements, please.
Well, this presidential election has been, this candidacy, this running has been quite a learning experience for me. And my plan here is, it is only to serve the American people, because that is what the American government is for. It is to serve the people. If you vote for Sernie Banders, not only be destroying America, but quite possibly destroying yourselves. Just vote for me, Mr. Marco Boobieo, and everything will be just fine.
Thank you, gentlemen. Good night.